in Mississippi. Papa was a copper and the mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she was swinging a hammer. Price you gotta pay when you break the panorama. She never knew that there was anything more than gold. What in the world does your company take me for? Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on a bank in the state of Indiana. She's a runner, rebel and a stunner, on the merry way saying, baby, what you gonna? Looking down the barrel of a hot metal 45, just another way to survive. California, rest in peace. Simultaneous release. California, show your teeth. She's my priestess.
Hey, so it's been a while since I made a video. I'm sorry, it's been very busy, very complicated these past 2 weeks, but I don't know if you can see these bags under my eyes. I haven't slept much. It's raining right now, but not here. It's raining everywhere around me. So I decided that today would be a good day to eat outside. So I'm eating out here. There's a kitchen over there if you look to the right. Back in there, fancy little kitchen area. And then if you look out behind me, so you'll see rain everywhere. So we're starting our monsoon season here in Moab, Utah, and all that means is basically that it rains a little bit every day, or at least most days. This past 2 weeks I've driven and I've gotten a lot of hours. Realized that my internship hours don't count when I'm driving because I'm getting paid, which I guess makes sense, I guess. Either way, I'd rather get paid than have it towards my hours anyway, so that's perfectly fine. I basically just thought that right now would be a good time, since I have a little free time and I got off work, you know, faster than 10 o'clock, that I could actually make another video. So we're here right now, me and Coda Bear. Hi, Coda. Do you want some? Good boy. So good old Coda Bear is hanging out with me right now. These past 2 weeks, my boss Jeremy and Heidi have actually been out of the office quite a bit, and I've kind of been manning the fort with Austin. Austin's another driver that works in the office with me, and he's great. We work together just fine. It's actually been really good. Jeremy's out of town right now. He's been at a family reunion thing, and he's been guiding a few trips recently, and it's good for him. He's doing a really good job. He's making money, doing tours, all kinds of stuff. So it's been very good for them. But as far as tours go, it's monsoon season. So when we do give tours, it gets a little rainy, a little wet. The trail last night, we saw these beautiful sunsets, and I'll add these in here in a minute. Right about here. So, I can't even begin to explain how beautiful it is out here when it rains. William Grandstaff Canyon, or Negro Bill Canyon is another word for it. He had a bunch of cattle down there when he was one of the first black pioneers at the time, and so it's named after him for good reason. So he had all his cattle down there, but when it rains out there, that canyon gets beautiful. There's waterfalls everywhere, and as we go down there, we still go wheeling in the rain, and it doesn't affect our traction as much as we thought it would. And you could watch waterfalls everywhere. And sorry, a little bit of a chest thing today. I probably should get more than 4 or 5 hours of sleep per night. Probably would help. But that's okay. It's okay. It's like college all over again. I do miss college, so it's fine. It makes sense. I have to go to the camper and get another drink. So you want to come with me? Be right back. Be right back, Coda. So here at the campground, as you can see, I've got this very large truck that I'm borrowing for the whole summer. It's very nice, but it's not easy to drive. So it's sitting here at the campground right now, and it's hanging out. So, but now we're gonna go in here and go into the camper and get another drink because I ran out of some Coca-Cola. But it's the Mexican style Coca-Cola, so it's the good kind. I don't know if I have a bottle opener, so we're gonna grab our winch hook that has a bottle opener built in. Here we go. Oh wow, look at that. That is beautiful. All around it. So now we're headed back, and that guy's camper right there blew over last night. So I feel a little bad for him, but he did okay. So anyway, we're gonna go back over here, we'll finish dinner and hang out, talk to you guys for a minute. I go to trip. Oh, so anyway, at Outlaw Jeep Adventures, we basically like to give the best experience we can. So I'll give you a little bit of insight as to what we teach on the trail. We stop at a couple different stops along the way at dinosaur tracks. This is all on Hell's Revenge, by the way. Dinosaur tracks, where you actually get to see a few dinosaur tracks, which is kind of cool. We don't know what kind of dinosaurs they were. They have a really long 30-ish character name, and I can't pronounce it, so I don't want to embarrass myself. We just call it the Moabosaurus because we're in Moab, and dinosaurs have saurus in them. Dinosaurus, you know. Anyway, so we do a lot of that. We stop there and talk to people, tell them about Lions Back, and tell them about all the wonderful things that the dinosaurs left there back when they were here millions of years ago. 180 million years-ish, which is kind of cool. We have a lot of people that come out and they don't believe in dinosaurs because they think that God created everything, which is totally fine. He may have, I don't know, but as far as I can tell, we had dinosaurs at some point, and it's lightning now. But after that, we'd go to a couple different obstacles, talk to them about that stuff, and hang out, and then we leave there, and I tell a couple really bad jokes. You know, talking about the sandstone and how the rocks were made, and how we tell them not to take it for granted. Granite? That's a really bad joke. It's not granite, it's sandstone. Anyway, so with after we tell jokes and all that stuff, and learn that French fries were not originally cooked in France, they were cooked in Greece. That's another bad joke. Of course, yeah, feel free to pat him, yeah. He's very friendly. So after we tell these really bad jokes, what happens is people usually don't laugh because I'm really bad at jokes, and I usually forget the punchline, which is fine, you know, it happens. But basically, let's try this Coke opener thing real quick. Multi-purpose. Anyway, so we tell these jokes, and then we stop at this place called Echo Canyon, which is Negro Bill Canyon, like I mentioned earlier. And Negro Bill Canyon is where William Grandstaff, who came to Moab during 1865, is when he was recorded being here last, or first, one of the two. But he actually used to sign his name Negro Bill. He used a more derogatory term than Negro, but that's what we use because it's a little safer to use. But he actually signed his name that way because he was one of the first black pioneers to become a full-on farmer, pioneer. And he had about 1,000 head of cattle in Grandstaff Canyon, or what is now Grandstaff Canyon. And he also used to make whiskey for the Navajo Nation, which was really cool, but it was illegal at the time. You could sell whiskey to anybody, but you could not sell to the Navajo Nation. Cut ties with the Indian people, reservations around the area, it didn't go very well. So he decided he'd capitalize on that and make some money. So when he was caught, he wasn't really caught, but then law enforcement found out what he was doing, and he found out ahead of time that they were coming after him. So he left all of his cattle, left all 1,000 head of cattle in this canyon, and fled to Glenwood Springs, Colorado. And Glenwood Springs, Colorado was a large outpost for outlaws in the area, and law enforcement apparently did not like to travel at the time, so they just didn't care, and he lived throughout the rest of his life and never got caught. Maybe having the cattle was a little bit of a payoff for his debt, I guess, I don't know. But After that, we go up a couple steep climbs and scare people and try our best to not have anybody fall out. I had a lady who almost refused to put a seatbelt on today, and I had a couple talks with her, but I hate seatbelts, but during a tour I have to wear a seatbelt. One, it's the law, and two, I don't want to fall out. So after that, we go ahead and we make our way to the overlook, a couple overlooks, and here's another picture of the sunset at the overlook. And basically what happens is you get up there and you kind of roll up there a little bit and hang out there for about 30 minutes or so and watch the sun go down, and as it hits the horizon we head back out. Tell more really bad jokes and all kinds of stuff, and about how you know, as many times as I've had a tour, people come through and they don't know what they're getting into. They're like, oh, it's fine, we're gonna ride some dirt roads and learn about some history of the area and it's gonna be great, right? And while yes, that is true, these dirt roads are a little bit more serious than your country road that you drive to work on. And last night I had a lady said that she thinks that she piddled a little bit, which means she peed a little bit, which is the best thing I've ever heard in my entire time I've been here. Oh man, anytime I can make a grown person pee themselves, I'm happy. So I did want to talk a little bit about last time I made a video. I tried to make it a little funny, tried to make it a little bit not who I am so much, not because I was, you know, trying to be different. I just I was trying to make it entertaining, and I feel like that came off a little unreal, I guess. So I wanted to kind of dial it down and just be me, and I hope you guys appreciate that. I don't know. If not, I totally understand. Just let me know what you think. If you guys have any questions too, just feel free to let me know. Send me a message or I don't know how YouTube works, but feel free to just do all that. But other than that, we get to the overlook, we head back. Last night though, it was beautiful. So what happened is we had these same clouds kind of like we have right now, but we had a rainbow, huge rainbow, double rainbow almost, but the one full rainbow and a secondary rainbow behind it. A little lightning here. And it was raining all around us, but not, it's kind of like it is right now, so it was completely rained everywhere. Just rain pouring around us, lightning everywhere. We were at the overlook and we had to basically go back into the rain in order to get out, which was fine, but we left, and as we drove out we got pretty rained on, pretty wet. One girl used a poncho, the other four people, including myself, were fine. But it was really kind of cool to see. And once we got back and everything was fine, and the mom that had said that she peed herself had a great time. She had given me a big hug and it was great. And I actually have a really good time out here when I give people tours, and I just wanted to come kind of check in with everybody and let you know that it's just been a really busy week, and I'm sorry that I haven't done a lot of videos. But I'm going to try and get more on top of that here, because I am almost actually done with my internship hours, and I'm actually heading back to Colorado here at the end of the month-ish, depending on how everything works out. So I bought a Jeep too, that's exciting, from my dad. Got a really good deal on it, he's really good about it, and once I get back to Colorado, or Illinois I guess, to pick it up, I'll show you guys what that thing looks like, and hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much, because I'm not good at making videos. So again, anything you guys have any questions about, or if you guys want to come out here, meet up and take a tour, maybe just let me know, and we'll hang out here at Outlaw Jeep Adventures and have a great time. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys later. See you.